And good afternoon, and today we're doing Premier League predictions for match week number 26 of the 2023 to 24 season. It's Premier League back with a bang, and I've got a feeling there's going to be some spicy games this afternoon and into Sunday, into Monday. It will be an absolute banger of a game week. So let's kick off with our predictions. We've got Aston Villa facing Nottingham Forest. Now, do I think that Aston Villa win this one? 100%. Do I think Nottingham Forest score a goal? I would say, most likely, Villa get the clean sheet. So I will say, Aston Villa 4, Nottingham Forest 0. Goal scorers in this one, we'll go for 1 from Mr. Ollie Watkins, 1 from Mr. Leon Bailey, 1 from Pau Torres, and then the final goal for Aston Villa, Douglas Luiz. Okay, let's move on to the game between Brighton and Everton. Who do I think wins this game? Well, I have a feeling it will be Brighton. Do I think Brighton keep a clean sheet this week? No, I do not. But I do feel Brighton get the 3 points. We'll go for Brighton 2, Everton 1. And goal scorers here for Brighton. Pascal Gross will get the first one for the Seagulls. Everton will hit back, though, with a goal from Mr. Dwight McNeil. And then the second goal for Brighton, I think, will be none other than the man, the myth, the legend. That is Buonanotte. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It is going to be a game between Crystal Palace and Burnley. Now, Crystal Palace this season have struggled, but they've brought in new manager Oliver Glasner, and they got the point at Goodison Park on Monday night. Burnley, on the other hand, have really struggled. So it's a big game at the bottom, this one, but I feel that Palace will have the upper hand, being at home as well. I will go for Crystal Palace 2, Burnley 0. And goal scorers here for Crystal Palace, I think Tyrick Mitchell will get the first one for the Eagles. And the second goal for Crystal Palace, I'm going to go for one from, here we go, it is Jordan Ayew. Now, up next, we've got the fixture between Manchester United and Fulham at Old Trafford. Now, I feel Man United, even without the injured Rasmus Højlund, can win this game fairly comfortably, because Fulham, they've not been too bad, but I still think they're struggling defensively at times. So I'll say Manchester United 3, Fulham 1. Goal scorers for Manchester United, I think the first goal for the Red Devils will be Alejandro Garnacho. Then Fulham equalise through Rodrigo Muniz. But then Manchester United's next goal scorer is Harry Maguire. And the third goal for Manchester United, I'm going to say, will come from Scott McTominay. Okay, next up, we have got a game between Bournemouth and Manchester City. This is the evening kickoff, the tea time game on Sky Sports. And I think Manchester City will get a few here at Bournemouth. Bournemouth will score, but I do think there will be a few goals here. So first of all, Nathan Ake will get a goal for Manchester City. Then Solanke will score for Bournemouth to make it level. Then City goals come from 1 from Foden and then 2 from Erling Haaland. So that is Bournemouth 1, Manchester City 4. 2 from Haaland, 1 from Foden, 1 from Ake. And finally, on Saturday, it's Arsenal versus Newcastle. A huge game in the title race for Arsenal. Can they keep on track with Liverpool at the top, who have got a lot of injuries, but they don't play this weekend because of the Carabao Cup final, so that's a massive opportunity for Arsenal to close the gap. And Newcastle, they're not exactly in great form, but they have their own ambitions of a top half finish. Now, Newcastle, can they get Europa Conference or Europa League this season? Well, it's not looking good recently because they've been conceding a lot of goals, but we know Newcastle can be a stubborn defence sometimes. Arsenal, though, are on fire, and I do feel they are going to carry on that form. Arsenal to win 3-0. Goal scorers for Arsenal, Saliba, Gabriel, and then it's going to be Bukayo Saka. Okay, next we've got Sunday's game, which is Wolves against Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United will look at this, think they could win this one. They got the win in the reverse fixture at Bramall Lane 2-1 with a last-minute winner from the penalty spot from McAtee. Or was it Norwood? It was Norwood. But what I do feel that Wolves will do in this game is hurt them big time. Wolverhampton Wanderers 3, Sheffield United 0. And goal scorers here, I think there'll be a goal and assist for Hwang Hee-chan in this one. But then the second goal for Wolves will come from Craig Dawson. And the final goal for Wolves we're going to go for is Mr. Pablo Sarabia. And now it's the final game of match week number 26. It is West Ham versus Brentford. A nice London derby to whet your appetite. And I think Brentford do get the win here. I feel like West Ham will concede a couple. West Ham 1, Brentford 2, and goal scorers here, I think it'll be an Areola assist for an absolute humdinger for West Ham, scored by Mr. Yes, the one and only Thomas Souček. But then Brentford's goal scorers come in the form of Ivan Toney and Sergio Reguilon. Those are my predictions for match week number 26 of the Premier League. Get yours in the score predictions, comments down below. There's not long to the first kickoffs at 3 o'clock, so get in there ASAP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See you later.